Good evening, everybody. Excuse me. Good afternoon or evening to every one of you guys. Welcome back to Invader's Nightly News and Weather Forecast for July 16th, 2020. Welcome back to Invader's Weather News. I should say Invader's Weather News Forecast or Invader's Nightly News and Weather Forecast, but I'm just saying welcome back to Invader's Weather News Forecast for July 16th, 2020. Today's headlines we're going to covered today are the severe weather updates, as we do have another enhanced risk day today. I mean tomorrow we have slight risk today, and for day 3 outlook and coronavirus headlines and what you need to know. COVID-19 updates. Let's begin the video with coronavirus COVID-19 updates and what you need to know and information you need to know and guidelines. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. Smash that bell button and smash that subscribe button for more weather news content you can depend on. Follow me on Twitter at Invader RBOX and join Discord server, link description above to see posts for weather awesome videos, new stuff, whatever you want to do. Our weather server has the best hangout server you can depend on Invader's Nightly News or on Invader's FS Rec News Weather News server. What's the channel name of it, if you get the point. But yeah, what's up everyone? Let's begin the video and see you guys in Invader's News Center. Welcome back to Invader News Center. As we check coronavirus cases, worldwide confirmed cases, we have over 13,654,445 confirmed cases and over 586,104 deaths so far. The United States is still the most confirmed cases with over 3,533,905 confirmed cases and over 138,358 deaths so far. Brazil is still the leading highest confirmed cases as well, followed by the United States with over 1,978,236 confirmed cases and over 75,697 deaths so far. Followed by India, Russia, Peru, South Africa, Chile, Mexico, UK, Iran, Spain, Pakistan, Italy, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Germany, Pakistan, France, Colombia, Argentina, Canada, Qatar, Iraq, Egypt, China, mainland China, and all these other countries with confirmed cases and deaths. You can see the curve, new cases in the last 6 days, and many states are seeing a high trend, but many countries could see a downtrend and uptrend at the same time, as we are in the first wave of the extension first wave, but much stronger. Worldwide confirmed cases, still the same from July 14th. Yesterday, July 14th, we have reported over 196,502 new confirmed cases. Yesterday, July 14th. Cases are still rocketing right now with July 14th. I don't know why it stopped there, but there should be more cases right now. Top news for United States worldwide. Coronavirus Dragon Treatment Tracker. How Novavax won $1.6 billion to make a coronavirus vaccine. Live updates. Colorado, Arkansas enact statewide mask mandates. Target, CVS, and Publix also requires them. And coronavirus vaccine rates. China strides from the official packs. What's going on in the United States and what's happening in the United States? Your news, this is coronavirus COVID-19 updates. Here's the top headlines for the United States and what you need to know. Just see, this is the latest data we're getting. Okay, that's yesterday's. Okay, so New York State is still the most confirmed cases with over 709 confirmed cases and over 32,115 deaths so far. Followed by California, Florida, Texas, New Jersey, Illinois, Arizona, Georgia, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Louisiana, Michigan, and all these other states where there are confirmed cases and deaths, as many states are seeing a high rise confirmed cases and deaths. I can see on these charts, this can tell what states or which states are seeing a new trend in the last 60 days in new cases. You can see many states are seeing an uptrend now and downtrend in most of 45, 42 states, 45, 46 states so far, 41 states we're watching right now, but you can see many states are seeing a high trend of coronavirus cases right now. So you can pause the video to see your state's confirmed cases and deaths if you want to see your state's confirmed cases and deaths. But you can see this chart indicates new cases in the last 6 days. So if you see the curve is going up, that means we're seeing new cases, a lot of high trend. So, an example, hotspots are California, Florida, Texas, we got Arizona, Georgia. Those are no hotspots, and North Carolina as well. Tennessee are new hotspots. So you can see the uptrend. You can see these are new hotspots in many states. But some states are still a downtrend. But many states, almost 42, 45 states are seeing an uptrend of coronavirus cases. I don't know how many states are seeing an uptrend, but probably 45, 47 states maybe. But I'm watching that very closely. But I think 45, maybe 42 or 41 or 43. But I'm not actually sure until I check that later on. New cases over time in the United States. Right now, yesterday, July 15th, we have reported over 3,439,626 new confirmed cases. So this will add on to our yesterday confirmed cases with over 65,370 confirmed cases yesterday, July 15th. Test conducted in the United States. Yesterday, July 15th, we have done over test conducted in the United States with over 470 new tests conducted in the United States yesterday, July 15th, with the test conducted in the United States. Top news for the United States. We already read that article. The Wall Street Journal says confirmed U.S. coronavirus cases top 3.5 million. Arizona and Texas counties hit hard by coronavirus bring in refrigerator trucks as mortgages fill up. U.S. coronavirus death rise led by Texas and Florida after months of declines. As Miami becomes U.S. coronavirus epicenter, nearly 100 cops test positive. A friendly reminder for everyone during the safety requires outbreak to wear face masks while you go public gatherings. That's the most effective way, and practice social distancing as well. And please, after you go out to public gatherings and go back to your hotel or your house or wherever you're going with restroom, please make sure you guys wear gloves or something like that. Protect yourself, or maybe wear masks or practice social distancing. And after you go back from that area, please go to the sink and wash your hands for at least 20 seconds and more. That can kill the virus, because this stuff's going to help decline the virus. If we do our part and stay safe, this would not happen in the first place. But we made it. It's our fault for making this, and we got to reverse this. So I know you guys love going out, but please follow the safety tips. Wear face masks when going out to public gatherings. Practice social distancing at least 6 feet away from the closest person around you. And please, wear a face mask while you're going out. Practice social distancing. And please, wash your hands for at least 20 seconds or more to protect yourself from the virus and getting less stress off getting the virus. So that's a friendly reminder for everyone to stay safe during the outbreak. So yeah, it's a hard time, but we gotta live in the new normal. So yeah. Okay, across the nation right now, we do have some field storms right now. Okay, I don't know why it's showing up that one. Okay, I'm just gonna put yellow. So yes, we do have some field storms in these areas. So we got some storms over here, probably some rain systems over here. Maybe some storms over here. That's why you can see we do have several storms right now. As you can see on the chart, we got some storms over here, and storms over here. After watching right now, but our main concern is tomorrow's severe weather outbreaks. Yesterday, severe weather was active, but tomorrow and henceforth we do have another severe weather outbreak in the making. I'm going to talk more about that right now. So the day one outlook for severe thunderstorms with damaging winds, isolated large hail, and perhaps a couple tornadoes remain possible this afternoon, evening from eastern Ohio into western Pennsylvania and New York. Large hail and damaging winds will also be possible late this afternoon into the evening across the west central Nebraska and the Arrowhead region of Minnesota. Here's a discussion. You can read the list right here. And slight risk for these public areas like Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Akron, Erie, Duluth, right here. So we do have 3 slight risk zones, which are right here, clearly outlined in the map. We got this one right here, this one over here, and this one over here. We do have 3 systems right here. These systems will be pushing eastward as well. You can see on the map is we do have 3 systems. I'm just gonna look black here. What happened? Okay, so you can see we do have a hang on, my pen is not working. I'm just saying. Yes, we do have a slight risk here in this area, and one right here, and another one right here in this area. These systems will be expecting to move eastward later on as these systems move on and pushes towards bringing more severe weather. Continue on. Tornado risk. We do have a 5% tornado risk right here in this area. 2% tornado risk in this area right here. You can see we do have a 2% tornado risk possible for these public areas right here outlined. wind risk. We do have a wind risk, 50% wind risk for both all these slight risk areas right here, and right over here. We do have a slight risk for these areas. For Pittsburgh, all these areas and public areas will have a slight risk. So yeah. We are talking about hail risk. Okay, no. Okay, so the hail risk, if you're in these public areas, you have a hail risk right here. Mainly in these states right here and right here, that's where you get a good chance of hail. Mainly in these areas right here, these areas here and here, got some good chance of hail risk possible in the next upcoming hours or days. Yeah. But yes, you can see we do have slight risk, 3 slight risk zones. But tomorrow gets interesting as we do have an enhanced risk of severe weather continue on. Yes, if you live in this area, you do have an enhanced risk continue on again. You can see as it pushes on for these public areas such as Fargo, St. Cloud, Bismarck, Moorhead, and Arnhem. Severe thunderstorms are expected across portions of the northern plains into the upper Midwest Friday afternoon into early Saturday morning. Damaging winds, gusts, large hail, and possibly a few tornadoes will be possible with this system right here, clearly outlined with the system. Yes, we do have an enhanced risk of severe thunderstorms to continue on to tomorrow, as we do have a 5% tornado risk right here in this, okay, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why it keeps doing that. In this area right here, it's just, when I do this, it's going to be like that big. I don't need that big. I just want it small, like right, like this size. So you can see we do have a 5% tornado risk right here in this area. Oh, it just switches because I scroll my mouse down, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, you can see we do have a 5% turn risk right here in this area. Mainly in this area, you can see we do have a 5% turn risk for these public areas right here. So if you guys in this enhanced risk, you have a good chance of tornadoes per formation in a 50-mile radius. You can see we do have serious thunderstorms of large hail, possibly a few tornadoes. Strong likely are possible off the northern plains into the upper Midwest Friday afternoon into early Saturday. This threat will continue. Wind risk, we have a 30% wind risk right here in this area. So if you're in this hatch area, mainly this hatch area is right here in this area. It looks like a hatch in this. So if you're in this area where I'm circling, you have a good chance of winds in a 30-mile radius right there. So you can see, so you have a good chance of winds up to 70 miles per hour and higher. That could just blow off some branches, trees, damaging wind gusts, or blow up power lines, or anything that's out there. You can see we do have a hatch area of strong winds possible. Damaging wind gusts are possible with this system, with this severe weather system. Hail risk. So yes, we do have a 50% hail risk in this enhanced risk area, but this is where the large hail risk is mainly focused. So if you're in this hatch area, which is right here, you can tell the hatch area by these lines. This is where you can see the large hail is possible. So if you live in those areas, you will have a large hail right here in this area for these public areas. Large hail possible because it could easily damage some stuff like windows and stuff. You can see public areas for wind risk right here. Tornado risk right here. Yeah, let's go back to hail risk. But yeah, if you live in these public areas, you have a good chance of strong hail. A large hail could hit your windows or something. It could break something out. So yeah, be mindful of that because hail could fall as well. Answer is there. For the day 3 outlook, more severe weather continues on as these systems shift a little bit eastward south. But we right here down this area, as we do have a slight risk of severe weather continue on into parts of Minnesota, Wisconsin there. Right there, parts of Minnesota and Wisconsin as severe weather continues. So strong to severe storms are possible on Saturday across portions of the upper Midwest and Great Lakes Victory. Damaging wind gusts appears to be the main hazard with these storms for now, as you can see. And these people in the slight risk in these popular areas will see a severe thunderstorm risk possible, 50% likely there with a severe weather risk. Now let's talk to the main story. It's what's going to happen. So now, what's going to happen with the severe weather we're watching right now? And so tomorrow, well, today, let's just talk about today before we move on. So here's the slight risk. We got 2 slight risk zones right here in this area, another one right there, I guess. Let's just talk about this area. So more severe storms will be firing up in these regions as we're closely monitoring right now. As you see on model runs, you can see more strong storms. We can see some slight storms today. Mainly these areas you can see we got some storms forming up this area. Looks like they'll continue to be moving on, pushing eastward, heading eastward. So this track will be heading this way. See, these storms will be heading this way, bringing more rain, but this could later dissipate on as these storms will be moving eastward. But some of these storms might just dissipate later on. As you can see on the GFS models, we have some strong storms right there in these areas. Let me change the sector view here. Let's just move it over here. Now, more severe weather continues in this area too, as we're seeing a good severe storms firing up there as well. And we do have enhanced risk continue on to tomorrow as well. I was going to be talking about that as well. Slight risk in this area too, so we in this area, I think. Yes, more severe weather continues in this area. As you can see, we do have slight risk today in these areas, especially these areas. You can see these long bands of storms, little sparks of storms over here and over here. We do have some small lines of squall lines of storms pushing down to these areas and pushing eastward, later dissipating away as it pushes eastward, bringing more rain and storms, and then doing us with this system as well in the Midwest regions here. Let me go back. So let me just show you the model. Okay, so let me do this quick. Okay, so significant turn. So the significant turn perimeter showing we could see some good chance of turn risk. Turn risks could be a possibility, a good chance for turn risk. So mainly in this area, you could see a good turn risk, and right here got some turn energy right here. And mainly in this area, you could see a good tornado energy in there as well. So we'll be watching those areas as well. You can see good chance of tornado energy in these areas as a significant turn perimeter says. As we move on with the forecast, we can see less tornado energy moving on, but see, we're gonna see some good chance of some severe weather to continue on. But supercells will be mainly focused, so we can see some supercells in this area, and mainly in this area as well. We can see more and some supercells up there as well in these oranges and red areas, as you see clearly outlined there as well. Cape energy saying we can see a lot of good Cape, mainly in the range of 4,000. 4,500 and 5,000. So mainly a lot of storm energy will be focused around over the Oklahoma, Arkansas regions, and up here, up in the Nebraska and South Dakota regions. But mainly in Nebraska, you can see all the storm energy will be focused there, as we do have an enhanced risk in this area, somewhere in this area, right there. So everybody continues on. As you can see, we can see a lot of storm energy firing up there. Right there on the map. We're watching closely. Ecotops. So we're gonna see a lot of supercells down here. So mainly in these regions, maybe we can see some ecotops right here, some supercells right there flying up on the map. You can see really high ecotops, maybe up to 50,000 feet in the air, 44,000 feet in the air, with these ecotops moving through these states. But these just later dissipate as these storms are not gonna last that long. As we're watching very closely with these systems, let me change the HR model here. As we ship to this area, we're not gonna expect a lot, but with the Cape energies, you can see a lot of Cape down here over Oklahoma and parts of Arkansas, and a lot of Cape right here. So you can see we're gonna have tons of energies continue on with this Cape energy right here. As we're watching very closely, a lot of Cape energy will be focused on Thursday. You can see a lot of Cape energy there as well as it continues on. As more Cape energy will be continuing on Thursday through Friday, as we're going to see a lot of Cape energy, which will have this process of more storms for enhanced risk continue on later. Significant turn perimeter saying we could see some type of turn energy, but there's not a lot of turn energy in this area. There's some little turn energy right here in this area, but not a lot of turn energy in the greens. But these are maybe less chances of tornadoes forming in this area right here in this turn perimeter area. We're not gonna see a lot going on there, but supercell composite, there's gonna be a great chance of supercells, mainly on parts of Oklahoma there in the reds. You can see a good chance of supercells right here, mainly tripped in the Oklahoma region. Maybe parts of Arkansas could see them too, and probably we could see some good chance of supercells forming in these areas later on with these systems. Ecotops. So let's talk about the ecotops here. We're gonna see a lot of ecotops here, man. 51,000 feet in the air. This one's about 52,000 feet in the air. So we're gonna see a good chance of ecotops in these regions. Could probably make several storms of supercells, but these will later dissipate, move on later out somewhere else. But as we move the forecast model here, let me just run 20Z here. Concept D. Now the Cape, we're gonna see more Cape here as well as the severe weather continues. So tons of Cape energy is gonna be pushing out right here. As we can see, a lot of Cape energy right here in the south, right here in these areas. There's gonna be a lot of Cape energy pushing up into the mid-Atlantic here. You can see we're watching very closely. So you can see all this vertical shear, all the Cape energy will be pushing up into the mid-Atlantic and could bring more storms around and could make these storms firing up a lot as these storm systems pushes through these areas, pushes eastward right here, with these systems moving on into these later regions. We can see a good chance of these cave energy, really strong cave energy right now with these systems. Significant turn perimeter saying we could see a good chance for turning energy. Turning activity is low, as you can see. Not a lot of turn energy where we're seeing right here with these systems, as there could be some turn energy in these lightish green areas. But maybe it could be a good chance to turn energy, but we'll be watching closely with these systems. Supercell composites, good supercells mainly in these regions here. We can see good chance of supercells are possible in these systems as it moves, but they're not going to see a lot of supercells in the mid-Atlantic out there as well. Ecotops, the ecotops, we're going to see a lot of ecotops over down here in the south. Mainly here, see some ecotops and some ecotops along this region here. Little ecotops there, as you can see. Good chance of ecotops in these regions a little bit, but these storms will later dissipate as these systems move eastward and later dissipate into the area. Now we move on with the forecast. Where we're going to go is north central U.S. You can see some squall line storms possible, as we do have an enhanced risk of storms continue on to Friday, but we're not going to see a lot of activity. But yeah, but these storms will be mainly in the evening hours into Saturday morning. See, that's where we got the enhanced risk firing up. We can see a squall line of storms right there in that circle. Where a circle is right here in this area, where a circle is, we can see nice storms of enhanced risk firing up in this enhanced risk region. I think is right in that area as well, as the weather continues on later with more storms firing up and what you need to know. So you can see this is squall line storms, and this system will make more squall lines. This will be a slight risk region right here, as on the day 3 outlook. You can see more squall lines of these storms will be in nice shape there as this system continues to push eastward down in these regions. So more storms will be firing up in this area, bring more damaging wind gusts, large hail, and possibly tornadoes are possible with these storm systems here. I'm going to back up the forecast. But you can see it's long squall lines of storms. The rate shows right here, and the rate shows here. We can see a good chance of squall lines moving these areas as we continue on with the forecast. Good chance of squall lines moving these regions. And northeast U.S., possibly some squall lines there as well. As storms pushes eastward, you can see long line storms right here pushing eastward, bring more rains and damaging winds in these regions as well. As you can see, more storms will be firing up and bring more storms and rewards for it, like damaging winds and rain. You can see this Karoon's plans. If you have plans for tomorrow or Friday, you can see more storms will be firing up in these regions and could bring more rain and storms later on into the mid-Atlantic regions, as these systems will be pushing eastward later on and will be clearing out later on into Saturday morning, into the Saturday morning to afternoon and evening. We can see sunshine coming out in these mid-Atlantic regions. As we move on the forecast, nothing too much, as the sunny skies will continue on until more storms come later on. So yeah. Okay, so that's all. That's all for Invaders Not in News and Weather Forecast for July 16th, 2020. Hope you guys enjoyed this Invaders Not in News and Weather Forecast for July 16th, 2020. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. Smash that bell button, smash that subscribe button for more weather news content you can depend on. Follow me on Twitter at Invader RBOX for more weather news content there. And be sure to join our Discord server. Links in the description above. For all that information there, you can follow our Twitter. I'll put my Twitter link in the description below, and my Discord account in the description below as well. So yeah, below this video you're watching. So that's all for videos not using weather forecast. If you want to show your awesome support and enjoy these videos, hit that smash that like button and turn on the notification button so you can get reminders when I upload a video. And please turn on the notification button and subscribe button. And share videos to your family members, friends, or anyone who likes weather so they can check out this channel. So that's all from Invaders Not News and Weather Forecast for July 16th, 2020. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys in the next video. Bye. That's all from Invader's Nightly News and Weather Forecast for July 16th, 2020. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and see you guys next video. Peace out, everyone. Enjoy your evening and see you guys next video. Bye.